YouTube. Hope you're doing well. Just wanted to come on here really quickly and share a little bit more and follow up to my first YouTube video here on my channel. I'm here in the skincare studio today. It's a lovely Sunday afternoon and I had a cancellation. Hate it when that happens, but you know, it is what it is. So I thought what I would do while I have a little bit of downtime is just to give you a quick walkthrough, a tour, if you will, of the skincare studio here in Mexico City. I thought it'd be a great way to follow up from the last video because I realized during the editing process that I didn't show you what the final product looked like of my studio refresh. So I figured I'll go ahead and do that today. So if you're interested, stay tuned, grab a drinky drink, and we'll get started. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Walking up the steps to the second floor of the building. As you can see, the entrance there. And what I decided to do with this tour today is just to walk you through what a client sees and experiences when they come to visit. So before entering the door, there's a little area here where you can remove your shoes and a little sign here as a reminder to leave your worries and shoes at the door. And I really think that this helps to set the tone for coming into the space, just to really just leave everything at the door and be prepared to relax and unwind. So just opening the door here, and forgive me, this is my first time doing this, so things are going to be a little slow. But this is what you see when you step into Skin by Corrinne. So this is the waiting area. And immediately to your left, I'm just panning so you can see everything. Immediately to your left, I have business cards, not only of my business, but of businesses that I support here from friends and community members. And then right beneath the light here, I have slippers. So if you do leave your shoes and things at the door, I do have some slippers to help you be comfortable. And again, just kind of panning around, turning around a bit. This is the waiting area. So this is what you see and what you will first be greeted and welcomed by when you come into the space. And I'm just showing you a quick pan around the entire studio really quickly. And so as clients come in and are getting settled, this is not only what they're seeing, but what they're experiencing. So I always invite folks to take a quick breather. The elevation and plus the stairs, plus the dry climate sometimes can really take the wind out of you. And so I invite clients to kind of sit down, take a breather, and I offer some refreshments, usually water, to get them started with their session. So this is the what am I trying to say? The refreshments area. There you go. Refreshments area. I usually offer coffee, water, tea, and whatever else I might have in that mini fridge there. And then when you sit down on the couch, this is your full view. So you can see directly into the main treatment area. You'll have a view of the bed and where I sit and when I'm working with clients. And then just getting up from the couch, I'm walking over into the main area. And once you step from the waiting area, you'll be technically in the retail area. So I do offer skincare products here in the studio. I carry several brands, the main one being Free and True from Northern California. And I'm just zooming in here so you can see all the goodies that I have in stock. I'm running a little low because it's really hard to keep things on the shelves. These products are so good and people have been enjoying them. I also have Cocoon Wellness products. These are face mask powders that you can mix with other liquids of your choosing to do really nice facial masks at home. These are sheet masks by Bowen. Some really quick and easy grabs for people who are on the go. I also offer under eye masks and lip masks. This is where I keep my iPad for music, and I also offer those slippers that I usually offer to clients. I sell those as well. And if you turn away to the right from the retail area, you will see the waiting area. And then this is the second part of my retail. So I have two areas. One is mostly for skincare, and this second part here is mostly for body and wellness. So as you can see there, I offer sage bundles, and on the level below that I have more skin or body care products for the skin. Skincare products for the body. So I offer exfoliating serums and moisturizing balms for the bikini area. And then below that, I offer black soap, African exfoliating cloths, and dry brushes. And beneath that, I have more wellness goods, so Palo Santo, incense, and the like. I do love to burn Palo Santo and incense. I'm burning something all the time. And don't mind me just doing a little bit of zhuzhing as I'm recording. I didn't realize these had fallen over. So this is part 2 of my retail. And continuing on, here's my big giant mirror. This allows me and clients to just check in, take a look at ourselves, and zhuzh a bit and fix ourselves up before leaving. And this is the bathroom. And so what I wanted to highlight here for the bathroom is that this has kind of been a work in progress. While I have these 2 really big, beautiful windows, they didn't offer a lot of privacy. So I ended up putting these floral films on the windows just to offer a little bit of privacy for using the restroom. And I think it adds a nice touch to the bathroom. And then here, this black partition that you see is something that I had made because I don't have a lot of storage in the studio. And so what I did was I had this partition made, slapped it in the shower area, and I used the shower essentially as my storage for cleaning products, so mops, brooms, and the like. Coming from the bathroom and walking over to the balcony, you'll see one of the major selling points for me with this space was just this beautiful view of the street below. So yes, it can be a little bit noisy. Mexico City is quite a noisy city, so you get all of the lovely soundscapes of CDMX, but I really do feel like this tree in particular helps to somewhat dampen the sound, but also give you some really nice shade from the sun. It keeps the building nice and cool, and it also offers a lot of privacy for myself and for clients. In addition, I also think that it just makes the space feel cozy with a touch of nature. So I really enjoy having this tree here. It's so huge. It wraps completely around the building. And then just pulling away from the balcony, I loved having this view and access to outdoor space. That was, again, a major selling point for me, and something that I love truly about this space is the balcony. Panning over to a little bit of storage. So this is the not so sexy part of the studio, but it does need to work. It does need to have function, right? So just peeling back the curtains a little bit in terms of letting you see how I store and organize things behind the scenes. This is basically my working cabinet. So when I'm doing treatments and services throughout the day, I'm usually in and out of this closet here. And it's not, there's organization. It might not look like it now that I'm taking a second view, but there is some method to the madness here. And it's mostly just I kind of organize by what I know I'm needing on a regular basis, and that works for now. Right next to that is where we kind of are starting to get into the treatment area, and so here I just wanted to show that this is where clients can place their items when they're getting a service done. So I have hair ties, foam chargers, and the like. And then to also help dampen some of the noise that comes in from the city, I have a sound machine, and to help with air quality, you saw down there also an air purifier. Again, continuing to pan over, showing you my treatment bed and the overall space. So again, just kind of offering this viewpoint of what a client sees as they're getting ready to start their service. And don't mind me again. I didn't realize I was being really slow with the panning here as I was recording it, so sorry for the delay. But I will say I'm not really happy with the bed as it is right now. This color on the comforter is, while I love the color, I don't like the texture. It's very wrinkly, and I'll be honest, I ironed it once and I was like, I can't be ironing this thing every day. So trying a new bed treatment, but going to be changing it. And this is a view of the cart that I use during all of my services, particularly my facials. So just kind of showing you what I have going on here. This is organized for me, so I organize it based off of the services that I have, mostly, cleansing facials and things like that. And then I set up the top level for what I need for that particular service that I'm performing. And then right behind me is more of my working area. So I have a towel warmer, on top of the cabinet there. And then I had this, I don't even know what to call this. Would this be a dresser? And I had this dresser made, and what I've done here is I've taken all of my backbar products and I'm kind of using them, one, as a focal point in terms of decoration, because I just believe that they're really beautiful. I love amber bottles, and so I think they add a nice touch. But also in terms of functionality, it makes it really easy for me to reach the products that I want and need without having to, reach back and fumble around and try to find what it is that I want to use for a particular treatment. To the left of the products, I have hidden away in this little cubby here my sugaring products for when I do sugaring waxes. In this cubby here are usually my hand towels and hair ties and things like that. The cubby next to it, I have even more towels. As you might imagine, I go through a lot of towels, so having ready access to it is very helpful. And in this cubby, this cabinet, I have my LED bowls and the like, and even my for high frequency wand, a mirror. So things that are easy for me to access without digging through storage and shelving and things like that. And again, just showing my Estes here, this is not the most sexiest electronics and cord organization system, but what I wanted to share here is that I think it's really helpful to have one single source of having all of your electronics plugged into, so that it makes it easier for you to start and end your day. So for example, when you come into the studio or to your space, you can just click on one button and everything turns on. You don't have to worry about making sure that your towel warmer or your wax warmer are all turned on and heating up. You do that with one flick of a switch, and the same thing from when you're breaking down at night. And here is the overall look of what you see from the treatment area. I then realized that I wanted to pull back or go back to the bed and show you what my chair looks like. So it's very small, but I love that it can just tuck underneath the treatment table. I really like for things to be tucked away when they're not in use, so that I'm not tripping over them or they're not causing any clutter for both me and for my cleaning lady when she comes in during the week to help clean floors and things like that. And here is my half moon light. I've recently switched to using this. I was using a ring magnifying light, but I just found that it didn't offer me that surround lighting that I need for treatments. So for example, one side of the face was getting plenty of light while the other didn't. So I think this is a better option. And I was using it for filming reels and things like that, and I just realized, why don't I use it for treatments too? So that's what I do, and it's also helpful for doing Brazilians as well. So just recently modified and switched to this lighting setup. And then showing you underneath the bed, again, the not so sexy part of the studio, but just sharing a little bit more of my functionality and organization of the space. So again, storage is a challenge for me here. So what I've done is I have more bedding in those bins that you see there, as well as more pillows and bolsters for clients who, may have lower back pain or who are pregnant. I have additional pillows and things like that for them. There goes my laundry. And then just to the immediate right of all of that is the retail. And just panning back over to my Skin by Corrinne sign that I had handmade for me. It's a nice addition to the space, I think, because most of the walls honestly are bare, and I realized that I didn't have any signage anywhere. So I'm not allowed to have signage on the outside of the building, so I was like, I definitely need signage on the inside. There goes my lily that I just bought from Mercado Jamaica, as well as all the vines and monsteras that you've seen throughout the video, all recently purchased at Mercado Jamaica, that yucca there, because I felt like the space needed a little bit more greenery. So while I have that big tree outside, I wanted to bring more greenery inside into the space. And this is the studio. I hope you enjoyed. All right, friends, it is now officially the end of my work day. I just wrapped up with my last facial client for not only today, but this week. So today marks the end of my work week. So the studio is now all broken down and my laundry's over there. I now have laundry pickup, which has been a game changer. It's one less thing I have to worry about at the end of my work week. yeah, I hope you enjoyed the studio tour and learned a little bit, got some tips and tricks if you're a fellow esthete looking to open up your own solo spot studio. And if you liked this video, if you would like to see more content like this, both in terms of doing business in Mexico City, starting a skincare business, skincare tips and tricks and things like that, please feel free to like, subscribe. There will definitely be more content like this. But that is it for today. I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I am ready to wrap up. So thank you all again, and I'll see you in the next time. Bye.